trail, not so bad. But this tall grass is a nightmare. So I'm going to have lots of dog fennel. So heading to CP1. White Woods, due south, heading for 1. This is White. We're out of that dog fennel. Still heading for CP1. Looking good. Okay. Well hidden, backside of the rootstock. Okay. Always check, you got 31. Okay. And I'm punching it. Coming out of the woods, solid bearing. You can see the open on this. Okay, open terrain, I guess gotta watch out for cactuses, but it's gonna be straight bearing across this field. Pretty straightforward to the field. If you'll see it, CP2. Sandy trail. Coming up on the intersection, make the turn between CP2 and CP3. Looking at 3 thickets, control is on the middle thicket, west side, should be that thicket right there. And I can see the control. Slightly off on the thickets, but coming up on it pretty easily. Okay, you can see the thicket, and that thicket, and be another one up there. CP3, going to CP4, pretty much distinctly crossing the road, and pretty much following the trail to CP4, which is a depression. This is really straightforward here. Okay, not hard. Okay, turning the trail here, pretty straightforward. We have a blaze. This is pretty distinct on the map. We've got about 100 yards to the left for a depression. Okay, not any problem here. The depression's quite subtle. Just got to keep your pacing down very tight. You can't see it until you're really on top of it. There you go. It is depression and it is wet. There's 34. CP4. CP4 to CP5 is essentially a trail run, long trail run. Relatively straightforward attack point on a pond. Shouldn't have too much trouble. I'll get you some video as soon as I get up to 5. Okay, I'm on the ditch, leading the CP5. Ditch is a bit overgrown. 5 is on a pretty distinct depression to the right, so you should see it. Yep, there it is. There's my depression. Pretty straightforward. Alright, I'm cutting between 5 and 6 and actually going off trail on a bearing and actually northeast. This was all painted green. As you can see, it really is pretty open, so it's not necessarily green. So you can see a nice little cut across, hopefully save me a little bit of time. Okay, 6. That's relatively straightforward. It was also painted green on this wetland, but at the same time, there's a nice little cut in right here to get to it, and it had been trampled a little bit too, which helped find the trail. wasn't that hard. Crossing the road between 6 and 7, I could go up the road and take a right on the main road. I do have a pretty good cut through here, and it's likely to be open and dog kennel, but it's worth it. It shaves off an awful lot of terrain, and the heat is starting to get me, so slowing right now for me is not a bad option. Slowing my pace down and just working it through this field. See what I can do. That pretty much paid off, coming out through the love bugs to the main road. And even though I walked, I gained a lot of terrain distance. Gotta watch out for cars. Okay, here's 7, and this one took me a long time. And here's the mistake I made. I looked at the map and thought it was on that rounded thing, searched it really well, looked back at the map and realized it's not on that at all. So I was over there searching on that. When I finally looked at the map, I realized I'm not even in the right location, and I found it very quickly after that. Just goes to show when you're really tired, it's easy to make mistakes, and that was a very stupid mistake. Going to the wrong location, navigating perfectly to it, but reading the map to the wrong location. Gotta avoid that. Going for 8 now. Because this is so open heading to 8, I was able to shoot a bearing straight across this open field and get a landmark, which in this case is that leaning dead pine way up there. And essentially just head straight for it to keep my bearing. Makes it relatively easy. And then at that stage, I'll be looking for the depression. Hopefully my bearing is good, but I have to keep my eyes peeled. So if I'm off by just a little bit, I'll be off by a lot when I get there. Well, this turned out well. There's that leaning pine. If you look, just past the leaning pine, I've got the depression, and as I hop over the hill, there's the control right there. Pretty straightforward, right down into it. Alright, as I'm coming out from 8, where my thumb is here, it shows bright orange on my map. Unfortunately, what was once a beautifully open field is not a beautifully open field. But I've really got the commitment now. My only option is to head back over to the road. This is this is horrid. Alright, the road it is. That would really slow me down and kill me going through that in this 95-degree weather. So I'm going to cut around to the road and attack from the north, which is now a different point from instead of going this way, I'm going to go up and then around. Alright, strategy here. Might not be able to see this, but to stay in those woods, those white woods. I got the open over there. The woods are relatively open and shaded, which is my big deal. Just follow it to that point. Control's on a rock. That would be interesting. That's our rock. It's really just a concrete slab. But hey, see me. Emergency control. Head. Also note, I'm only 4.5 miles out, 110, but heat has been a factor. I'm only an hour out running, and I am definitely feeling it. So, let's see. I gotta find a way through here. So, when heat becomes a factor, you slow down a lot. It'd be nice to be able to keep my run up, but I think I can a little. Should have been really easy, but turned out not to be. I did navigate to a man-made object. I can't see it. And man-made object navigate off the edge of that mound right there. I think I went around. A little tired. Heat is definitely getting me now. Just to give you an idea what heat will do to you. 11 was quite easy, it's right there. Probably would have taken a minute and a half, 10. If I hadn't read the map and headed straight for 12. Looked at it, saw control, headed for it. Not that I wasn't paying attention, it's just now my brain's a little scrambled from the heat. A little bit of running, and I've only been out here an hour 20, so you can tell what it does. Anyway, easy finish.